let's get this video out of the way, right? I wanted to share like a quick quick video with you guys regarding alcohol, right? Because Christmas is coming, the holidays is coming, and yeah, it's one of those things that we sometimes can control, you know, like alcohol, food, and all of that kind of stuff, and just with family, and yeah, you do have a bit of temptation, right? And I'm just talking about my experience. I don't know if you guys can relate to it, but you know, I remember when I was younger, there was not many low carb, sugar free, gluten free, you know, kind of calories and all of that kind of stuff, you know, the nutritional value of certain products, right? So now these days there's a lot more variety, you know, options and stuff like that, which makes things a lot easier for you guys to diet, right? So yeah, I just wanted to share a few bottles that you guys can consume during the holidays. Some RTDs, which is this one here, and some beers, which is this one here, and some whiskey as well, right? Some hot stuff, which is this one here. Yeah, and wine, you know, there are some wines, you know, that you can have, but the calories on that, just watch your calories in terms of the wine, right? So for me, I like Merlot. Yeah, I like just Merlot actually. Yeah, if I did drink wine, but I started off with spirits when I was younger. Yeah, I started off with spirits, and then yeah, started drinking beers. So the spirits that I used to like to drink was Johnny Walker Black, Johnny Walker, Jim Beam Black, Jim Beam. Yeah, Jim Beam, man. Good times. And Tanqueray, and also Hennessy, right? Also, what was another one? Yeah, it's too many to name, man. You know, in terms of when I was younger. So spirits, I started off, and then drank some beers, because yeah. But yeah, just a bit of a story, right? You know, for me, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you guys can relate, but you know, when you go to a family's house, right, or friends, and they know that you drink, right, and you're on a plan, right, you're on a diet, right, because yeah, I'm just basically talking about when I was younger, right? Yeah, and because I didn't have self-control, because I started, you know, getting into bodybuilding. And yeah, and they knew that I drank, and yeah, and it's like their temptation, right? When they're like, have one, and you're like, why aren't you drinking? And they say, have one, and you're like, nah, you know, I'm on a diet. And they're like, why are you on a diet for? Like, you know, and they go, oh, sorry about you and your diet. And I'm like, yeah, I have to be on my diet. And then a couple of minutes later, you know, friends come, you know, friends turn around and they come and go, why aren't you drinking? Oh, I'm on my diet. He goes, you can burn it off the next day. And you're like, no, I've got to stick to my diet, you know. And then cousins, uncles, and, you know, come around and they're like, have a drink. And you're like, no. Well, how come? Because I'm on a diet. And they go, don't worry, just have one. And then they open up the bottle and they give you a bottle and go, just have one. Pressure, man. It's like the devil saying, eat this apple. And then it's just like, you know, and then you're like, it's not gonna hurt, you know. I remember then, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, well, and then you start counting calories. You look at the beer and you're like, oh yeah, it's about like 300, 250, you know, calories. And you're like, okay, so you drink one and you're counting, you know, and then you're thinking to yourself, man, I've got to burn those calories the next day. Yeah, so you have 1, 2, 3. Next minute you throw the bottle out the fucking, you know, you throw out your counting your calories out the window, and then man, it's all on after that, man. Yeah, good times. Yeah, and yeah, and then you wake up next morning and you're like, damn, man, what did I do? Like, what did I do? Yeah, and the food, the aftermath, right? You start eating all the, you know, you start eating all the food, and because you know you're pretty much wasted. And yeah, so I'm just saying, you know, like if you are going to go out and you got Christmas and New Year's, the holidays, just be mindful of the calories, right? If you are competing, right? this is the people that are competing, right? And you got a show coming up, like say in 3 months time. Just stick to your guns, right? But if you are gonna have a few, look at your calories. Like say if the RTDs, if you're into RTDs and it's about 70 calories per bottle, then calculate it, right? And then be like, okay, that's it. And then the food as well. Don't forget the food, because that's also included in your deficit, right? So just bear that in mind as well, okay? So say for example, if you're gonna have a meal, that's say 500 calories, 600 calories, so skip that meal. This is what I do, is I skip that meal and I have a few, okay? Right? Yeah. And then it'll make up for it. Yeah, that's what I do. That's me, right? But if you're that person that don't compete, right? And you just want to maintain and, you know, and just enjoy life, just a healthy lifestyle, yeah, just count your calories, man. Just count your calories, your bottles, you know, beers or what have you, and then you can take it from there. Like, you know, like just be mindful, right? Just be mindful of what you're gonna have, right? Yeah, and just take it from there. All right. So yeah, stay safe, man. Stay safe. There's a lot of crazy people out there, man. Yeah, stupid people sometimes. Yeah. Okay. And don't do anything stupid yourself. Yeah, because I know I had back then. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you like my quick clip. You know, thanks for sitting there and watching me talking about alcohol. Yeah. All right. So yeah, focus on your goals, man, and try to be consistent, because being consistent is not easy. Motivation is easy, getting motivated, but consistency is a hard thing to you know, to control, you know. Yeah. But anyway, stay blessed, keep it 800, and Seki.